Have you ever walked into a room, a bustling party, a quiet cafe, maybe even a meeting, and without saying a word, people just notice you? Their eyes drift toward you. Some glance and quickly look away. Others keep looking just a second longer than they should. You didn't speak, you didn't wave, you didn't do anything special, but something about your presence shifted the energy. What if I told you this wasn't a coincidence? That there's a powerful force working silently behind the scenes, a psychological truth that's been shaping human behavior since the beginning of time? This isn't charisma, it's not confidence, it's something deeper. It's rarity. The psychology of rarity. From the earliest days of human survival, we were trained to chase what was scarce. Water in the desert, food in the winter, warmth in the cold. Scarcity meant value, it meant power, it meant life. Fast forward to today, and while we're no longer hunting deer or gathering berries, our brains haven't evolved that much. We still crave what's rare, not just objects, but people. That person who doesn't text back immediately. That friend who's always hard to pin down. That stranger who walks in, calm and centered, without needing to prove anything. They carry a weight, a gravity, and we feel it. The cookie jar experiment. Let me share something fascinating with you. In 1975, a group of researchers conducted what's now known as the cookie jar experiment. They placed 2 jars of cookies in front of participants. One jar was full. The other had just a few cookies, same taste, same brand. And yet, participants overwhelmingly preferred the jar with fewer cookies. Why? Because the brain linked scarcity with value. Less equals worth more. Now here's the twist. This same rule applies to you. The more available you are, the more accessible, the more predictable. You become like the full jar. But when you create space, protect your energy, and live with intentionality, you become the rare cookie. And people will want you more, even if they don't understand why. Becoming rare without saying a word. So, how do you actually become rare? How do you walk into a room and shift the atmosphere without speaking? It doesn't start with clothes or money or status. It starts with something invisible but incredibly powerful. Belief. The belief that my energy is valuable, my presence is earned. Not everyone gets access to me. When you believe that, truly, everything about you changes. Your posture becomes calm and upright. Your voice slows down, becomes more intentional. Your smile isn't given away freely, it's reserved, and therefore priceless. This isn't arrogance, this is self-respect. You stop chasing validation. You stop over-explaining. You stop giving energy to people who haven't earned it. And that's when the shift happens. People feel it, not logically, but instinctively. They're drawn to your gravity. 5 psychological triggers of magnetic presence. To amplify this effect, you can lean into 5 subtle but powerful psychological triggers. These aren't gimmicks, they're truths rooted in how the human brain responds to behavior. 1. Selective attention. Don't give your attention freely. Make it meaningful. Nod thoughtfully. Hold eye contact briefly, then break it intentionally. Respond with pauses, not impulsiveness. When your attention feels earned, people crave it more. 2. Controlled mystery. Humans are wired to chase the unknown. Don't reveal everything. Share stories that leave questions. Smile like you know more than you say. When people can't quite figure you out, they stay curious, and curiosity keeps them coming back. 3. Unpredictability. Predictable behavior is boring. Keep people engaged by being unexpected. Make them laugh, then make them think. Change your tone. Challenge ideas. Disagree gently. Emotional variation equals emotional investment. 4. Micro-withdrawals. Exit while the energy is still high. Leave a conversation when you're still the center of attention. End a text while they're still engaged. These small withdrawals create psychological tension, and tension makes people want more. 5. Silent standards. You don't have to declare your boundaries. You live them. Walk away calmly when disrespected. Say no with dignity, not drama. People may not remember your words, but they will remember how your presence felt. The final shift. Let me tell you something most people never realize. You don't become powerful by being loud. You become powerful by being rare. When you protect your energy, when you stop giving unlimited access, when you start moving like someone who values their own time and space, the world responds. Suddenly, you don't need to chase people. They chase you. You don't need to prove your worth. They feel it. So the next time you walk into a room, remember this. You're not just there. You arrived. And your presence speaks volumes, even in silence. If this message spoke to you, it's because there's a deeper part of you ready to rise. If you're done being overlooked, if you're ready to protect your time, your focus, and your future, and if you want more rare knowledge like this, subscribe now. Your next level self is already watching, waiting for you to take that first step. This isn't motivation, it's transformation. The choice is yours.